myself and my future, but for this team, it'll be a big threat just offensively, especially when I'll be playing the five at times, and I'm gonna be more of a three-point threat. It's gonna open up a whole new just variety of options on the offensive end.
That period when you weren't cleared for full work, you spent a lot of that time working on threes, did you not?
Yes, I did. I've been working. That's been one of my biggest focuses is getting that better. Everything's really been a big focus for me, but yeah, no, I'm definitely motivated to get that a lot better this year.
Kyle, I think it was Tyrese that said that Coach Shire is more direct in his second year. How would you describe? I'm curious as to how you would describe him year two versus coming in that first year one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could say it's very similar to kind of how I went about my first year. He was learning a lot on the go as well, but he was very motivated and passionate about just doing the best we could. But I think now this year, after having that 1 year under his belt, he's going to come out guns a-blazing, because he has a better sense of what to do. He has a lot more confidence, a lot more comfortability with his team, and already having experience with some of us. So I think he's definitely excited to just come out ready to go.
Kyle, what were some of your takeaways from going back and watching the Tennessee film?
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely see just a lot of. You could still just definitely see a lot of immaturity in the game. With myself, but some us as a team as a whole, just realizing when it was kind of like a flashback to the beginning of the season when things got tough. We kind of like split away a little bit, but that's a big thing that we got to work on this year. Is when things get tough, we still got to stay together. Get good plays or good defensive stops as a whole, and I think that's kind of one of the biggest takeaways from the Tennessee game.
Cal, people always expect a lot out of Duke basketball, and they're expecting a lot out of you this year. People are even comparing you to Christian Laettner. Do you like being compared to a player like that? Does that fuel you? Or do you like being Cal Filipowski?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's that part of me where I always want to, be known as who I am. But obviously, you get all these comparisons, growing up and stuff where I'm okay with it, especially with the reputation Christian Laettner had, where it was definitely a unique one. But yeah, no, it doesn't bother me at all. I kind of like to hear that at times, and I know I'm still making a name for myself at the same time.
When I was talking to Jeremy, he mentioned, Coach Shire was talking about that Tennessee game a lot. I think Jeremy's exact words were he kind of felt like you guys got punked a little bit. I know you had that kind of cut under your eye, like Tennessee just played really, really physical. How are you guys using that as motivation going into this year, sort of a chip on your shoulder or otherwise?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's just, don't expect anything less to happen. You gotta, if you want it, you gotta go out and take it. Don't just sit back and wait for something to happen and then respond. You gotta go out and be the first one to make the other team respond. I think that's probably another big lesson that I learned, but the team learned as well. And yeah, I think just that doing that throughout the whole season will build up consistency, and we'll never be complacent to how we want to play as a team.
Have you gotten kicked out of practice yet this year like you did last year?
No, I have not.
How much have you grown since last year as a freshman?
It's been one hell of a ride for sure. There's definitely been a lot of days where I've been struggling this past summer, but obviously, I have a little bit more of an excuse this time. but yeah, no, just looking back, seeing how far I've come, I'm super proud of myself. But at the same time, I realize I just still want to, keep giving more to this place, give more to my teammates and coaches, because they've really brought out the best in me, and I'm super grateful for it. But yeah, I still know that I can do more for them as well.
Harkening back to one of